Alright. Off we go to find the secret mint.
What would you like, friend?
I'm looking for Master Burash.
You won't find him here. He had to leave.
Of course he
and
did.
He was in a real hurry.
Oh, I bet he was.
Do you know where Burash might have gone?
You think a powerful man like that would confide in me? He rode off like the wind towards old Kutner.
What's new around here?
Well, Zadmira Blacksmith had one too many a while back and told me some curious things. His wife was having an affair with Tomlin Brutons from Horsham, but then she sent her Zadmir to rough Tomlin up. I've no idea how things are between them. Strange thing is, Zadmir's a big fella, but Tomlin still beat the shit out of him. Don't mention it to Zadmir though. He was all upset about it. But you could ask Kona, his wife. You might find out what's really going on there. I heard there's a haunting in old Kutner. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up
A
there.
pit to
I also
hell.
know Zadmir the blacksmith finally got himself a new apprentice. He was cursing for ages that he couldn't find anyone who could hold a hammer properly. Maybe he'll be satisfied now. And that's about it.
Interesting news. Thank you, innkeeper. I'll have a look at the wares.
I don't know that I have anything to sell. Nothing that he wants to buy anyway. Oop, I can sell these. Oh, that golden cup. Oh, he might not buy the golden cup. He might.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. I'm done haggling with you. Thank you, sir. And come again. Don't whistle here. Nobody wants to hear it. Good day.
Quality good.
What's up, Deneth?
Whoa!
This looks like the right way, 'cause I'll turn left when I get to the point where I can. My horse got tied up in the roundabout there. Nice to enjoy. Between the two of them, you'll have next few months squared away. On the first game, it's much easier in the second game. The only tip I can give you on the first game, there really wasn't any tips that worked for me because I just found the lockpicking to suck horribly in the early levels on the PS5. So what I did is I just literally stocked up on like 20 lockpicks, went back to the chest at the miller because you can pick that lock without getting in trouble, and just pick that lock and just break lockpicks, but just keep going until you get to level 3. Once you get to level 3, you can take the perk that gives you like stronger lockpicks. They won't break as often, and after that, it's really not that difficult as long as you stick to like easy locks and level your way up, because then you'll actually be able to actually turn the wheel quite a bit before the locks break, and it gets a little more steady. But the point of the system is that, yeah, it's not meant to be easy, so it's you just gotta break a bunch of. For me, at least on the PS5, I know a lot of people say mouse and keyboard, it's so easy. Well, that's fine on mouse and keyboard, but what about console players? So I found that you just need to break a bunch of lockpicks to get to level 3. Once you get to level 3, you can take the perk to no longer break as many lockpicks, and then the lockpicking becomes a little easier. Yeah, there's no way around that stuff. I mean, it's not controllable, so you just have to sort of grin and bear it. Oh, I see bad guys.
Mutt!
Ow! Dude, that guy was... I'm assuming he has a ton of armor. I'm gonna have to probably use the Shaver Schnapps when I get up there so that I have a closer quick save. And I need to stick him with a couple of arrows before he gets to me.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Yep,
Quality good.
yep, you can. Matter of fact, I have my beginner's guide to saving the game coming out tomorrow morning because there's a bunch of people who have questions about how to save the game in this game.
Onions, garlic. Chop like no other.
I'm going the wrong way.
Quick! Quick! Quick!
Oh my goodness, that's a huge capacity comparatively speaking. It's registered as stolen, which is kind of shitty, but oh well. Alright, where are my... Here we go. Hang on, why am I using a knight's longsword? No, that's not right. Why do I have a knight's longsword equipped somewhere? Yeah, that should not have been equipped.
Die! Quick! Ka!
Whoa!
Alright, we're gonna hold up here. I'm gonna use the shape. Do it. Actually, we're just gonna use the quick save option, so I don't burn a save your schnapps. Alright, so somewhere up here is going to be that guy we saw wandering down the road, who was incredibly well armored. Gotta see if I can stick him a few times from the bushes. What are you growling at, buddy? Okay, what do we got? Oh, I heard something. I don't see anybody, buddy. Okay, there's a guy up there with a campfire. If I can get him by himself, that would be ideal. I don't know if he's by himself, though, is the problem. Okay, got one. Shit, there's a guy coming. Okay. He's gonna run around like with a chicken. Okay, he's running the opposite direction. That's a good thing. I love how he's still just sitting there. Like he didn't fall off the... There's got to be somebody in this little building the way Mutt is growling. Maybe. I'm still looking for an entrance into the... Alright, there's nobody in here, but I do have a chest. I'm not trying to pick a lock. Hard lock. You're looking at something over here, buddy. I don't see anything out here. Good boy, Mutt. Here, have some food.
Here, Mutt.
I don't think that guy hasn't come running back yet, so I think we're still okay. Can't get in that door. Dude, he's growling at something up the road. Oh, there's a horse over there. I need to try to loot this guy's body, because I know he had keys on him and stuff, but I don't know where that knight went. Alright, there's nothing here. We're gonna do another quick save and reload. What's up, Quixotic? I don't know of too many like, I guess I'm so out of it, Dennis. Like, I don't try to buy physical, so I can't speak to that. Like, I don't think I've bought physical media in 20 years. I think the last time I bought anything physical was either EverQuest 2 or Vanguard's Saga of Heroes, both of which were like 2004, 2007, so yeah, 20 years ago. Alright, somebody's horse got left behind. That's got to be the knight. Is there anything on your horse, sir? I guess it doesn't matter. We can't. Oh, that is. If that is that is that a ladder? Found the secret mint. Oh, the game just auto-saved. Sweet. All right, better switch over to my sword. I don't know if I've never tried to steal in Dennis, but horses definitely have different stats. Like your starting horse, Pebbles, I upgraded to Herring once I was given Herring because the nobles were like, you need a better horse, and people comment on the quality of your horse as well. Like they'll insult your horse if you have a crappy horse. Man, I really don't want to use a torch down here because I get seen.
Well, well, well. Look who's here.
Oh, apparently
I
I'm
knew
running.
from the start you didn't come
Oh wow,
to the
that
woods
looks
for nothing.
messed up.
But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake.
Hey,
I
it's like we're
reckoned
playing
you
Stalker
wouldn't
2.
find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavart von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
How much will you pay me?
Well, what's the price for your silence?
1,000,000 Groschen.
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
For the cross! For glory!
Shit, I'm gonna get wrecked here.
Take that! You wanna try me?
I feel quite hungry!
You're no match for us!
I don't have any poisons either.
You do it! Useless! You wanna try
For the cross!
You're no match for us, fucker!
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me here. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. No, I won't. Yeah, I'm toast. Good thing at quick save. That's a lot of guys. What if I could potentially back out and shoot them with a bow down the hall? Because they don't seem to be able to rush me because of the tight conditions. Because if we stay in the hall, they can't get to me, essentially. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like sneaking matters, because at some point we're getting up there, and it pushed me right into a cutscene, so... Combat may not be the solution, by the way. I'm gonna get down here and do a different save, just so that we have a save that's closer to that cutscene. And then we'll see what we can see. Yeah, it was right up there that we got triggered by that cutscene. So we're gonna save and exit to menu. Ba-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-ba-dum. And I don't think sneaking matters.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I knew from the start, but I little turn. What to wicked underground?
Stalker 2! We're missing textures and lighting here. So when I said I need evidence of Vivek, he was like,
I need evidence that Ulrich...
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather?
You can't buy...
That's the rock.
He can't leave here alive. Finish him.
draw the weapon.
Show your stuff. Take that.
Oh, I'm like stuck in a...
You're no match for us, fucker.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I can't... Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's gotta be with the sword. There's no way for me to get enough time to draw the bow and shoot them, and they're on me, and then they're just beating me all around the corridor.
Well, I knew, but I read little. What wicked underground?
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about that.
He can't leave here alive.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Like, try to run back to the ladder. I don't know if I'll get there quick enough. I don't see him anywhere. I'm hesitant to go down in there now because they might charge. I do have a quick save right here though, so let's just see. Oh no, I didn't mean to fall. Shit! Oh no, I fell. So that partially worked. I'm gonna try that again. That partially worked, but then I fell. But he was definitely climbing up the ladder after me. So, um, I'm all for trying the creative ways here to do this before I try to fight them again. But they were definitely climbing up the ladder after me. It's too bad that I can't sneak in here because it's like as soon as I get up to a certain point, like they force me into the cutscene.
Well, I reckon little turn what we can under.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about.
He can't leave here alive! Let him go!
Run, run, run. God, I wish I could see. Oh! How did that miss?
Show your stuff!
I'm stuck something. I like can't.
You want to try me?
Do I have a mace on me? I don't have a shield though is the problem. Oh shit, it's not on? Why is it not equipped?
Show what you're made of!
Which means I can't block because I don't have a shield.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp fuck! You won't get me!
I don't have a shield. I'm so fucked.
Ha! You never saw that coming! Don't like...
No, it's dark in these tunnels. Says I. Do I have any poisons on me? I didn't even think about to bring any poisons in here and in with me. I should probably take some of these things. This is for 15 minutes. And okay. See in the dark. There we go. There. That's a little better, right?
Well, I need, but I little what we could under.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about.
He can't leave here alive. Let him go.
All right.
Show what you're made of. Go fuck yourself. No match for us, fucker. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus. I wonder if I'm gonna have to back out of here and level up. I feel like I might be a little under leveled for this area because they are destroying me, and my attacks aren't doing squat. So probably they're extremely armored, and I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield that I can use against these guys. So I can't use my mace at the moment.
Well, I little what we could under.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see about.
He can't leave here alive. Finish him. Show your stuff. Take that.
Jesus.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! You want to try me? Show what you're made of. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus, I can't even block this guy.
Oh, Christ! Shit! Show your stuff.
And I'm like locked in the corner where I can't even get out.
Oh. You want to try me? Go fuck yourself.
finished. Show what you're made of.
Yeah, I may want to switch over to a one-handed sword. Because I feel like the, yeah, I can't Master Strike for shit. At least not on the PS5. I don't have the coordination to do Master Strikes.
Now you're finished.
Okay. Am I still technically in combat? Nope, I can drink a marigold. Well, so far they're not coming after me, so... Alright. Alright. Okay, so theoretically, I don't know where those guys are. Only the one followed me. Oh, that guy's cowering. Okay.
Have you had enough, Buret?
Guess I only need to beat the one. This makes me laugh because this is like Stalker 2 style.
Christ's
We're missing
sake,
shading
mercy.
textures and lighting and stuff here.
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
Underground, no one heard me
please.
scream.
I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's
See the guy sitting at the
master,
bench?
he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
About the evidence,
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
Should I give him my word?
You have my word. I won't blackmail you.
I'm glad to hear that. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye, everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
Old man Renfail says, "Hembart, man, you aren't wrong." All right, I am honorable Henry, so
Likewise.
now is this guy gonna attack me, or is he just gonna hang out? He said through a door. Is he talking over here? It's gotta be this door right here.
Just a couple more sheets and we're done for today.
Nah, that's not it, because I don't have a key for that door. It's not that door, because that's a lockpick door. Did I miss something? What does the quest say? Oh, Ashley said I missed picking up the key.
God grant you help.
Man, it's really bright with that potion. Oh, yeah, you can't gauge your progress by my progress, Wild Bill, because how many hours am I in the game? It doesn't matter, because, like, your playthrough is going to be completely different from my playthrough, because all the quests change. I mean, I'm over 50 hours into the game. I think I'm like 55 hours into the game or something, but like I've done so many side quests, and some of the quests won't be available to you because of decisions that you make versus decisions that I made.
God bless.
Yeah, so it's kind of completely different.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards? Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards? Fucking Jesus Christ. What are
He
you
said
doing?
something about like
Who are
I thought he
you?
said a
Where are the
chest.
guards?
Here, this
You
chest.
better go before the guards find you. Jesus
That's what I was looking for.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
And these guys are running around for some odd reason. Nothing to do with me, I promise you that. Oh, somebody's after me and wants to kill me. Oh, fuck you. Are you really?
So you're going to shoot, are you?
No, I'm gonna pull out my sword. Why do I not have my sword in my hand?
Come on then. So, he's a sword fighter, eh?
In God's name!
Oh, I'm like blocked in here.
You can't stand up to this.
Oh, fuck this. How do I get out of here?
Oh.
Fuck off! Get out of here before I get attacked by anybody else. Hello. Bye-bye. Anyway, I think I was talking about that before I got sidetracked on the quest. You can burn like yeah, dozens of hours doing side quests. So, my version of the playthrough is like that's the thing is like what side quests do you want to do? Do you not want to do side quests? Like I spent the first 30 hours of the game doing nothing but side quests. God, that potion makes everything extremely bright outside. All right, let's do an exit save just so that I have credit. You could also spend time playing dice. There's horse races. There's potion brewing and alchemy.
Look what I have for you.
Blacksmithing if you want to make your own weapons. I have a perk point to spend. What are charged attacks? Train hard, fight easy. Let's go back here and to Grund. Pretty sure I paid for a straw bed up in the loft of this place for a rest and a save.
Like I'm invisible or something.
I'll be right there.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Yep, I'll be doing a full clear of this game on live streams. I don't play anything offline, KCD2. I only play online. We will be switching over to Avowed on Friday. Well, Thursday we'll be doing KCD2 in the morning and Avowed in the afternoon, but then starting Friday we'll be doing Avowed as the main stream until I finished with Avowed, and then we'll go back to KCD2. There is a video that went out this morning that you should watch talking about the schedule for the next couple of weeks, which will give you more information because we'll be balancing the two games, but the main game will be Avowed starting Friday until I beat that game. But that should only be about 40-50 hours, so that's probably a week to 10 days. And I'll be playing KCD2 in the afternoons. Southwest. Why would you have a bad feeling about a video game? It's a video game. It's a source of entertainment. Like, it's like saying I have a bad feeling about the new CD of music coming out from my favorite artist. I have a bad feeling about the book coming out from my favorite author. Like, no, they're pieces of entertainment. They're meant to be enjoyed. If you can't enjoy it, that's a you problem. There are no controversies. The only thing out there that exists right now are people with overactive imaginations. There are no controversies around any video game. There are people with overactive imaginations and people who like to make rage bait, outrage content with fake news on the internet, but there is no such thing as a controversy in a video game, a source of entertainment. What's a controversy? Like taking away human rights of people. That's a controversy. Wars in different countries where children are getting slaughtered by soldiers, that's a controversy. Video games? Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
You silly doggy.
Excuse me.
I think I missed a ladder around here. Yep, stairwell. We play video games for fun and entertainment. We don't play them for any other reason, and we don't participate in all of that rage bait bullshit.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
I gotta tell him.
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily, he was reasonable and we made a deal.
What deal?
I let him go in exchange for him telling me everything.
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
Bunch of soldiers.
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
They didn't look like they wanted to leave.
How awful. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
I didn't see a coin die there.
That's a shame. I'll have to handle this some other way. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry.
Yes, we did.
But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the Mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose
Exactly,
is incredibly
Ashley.
insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my meaning.
So Ashley just said over on YouTube, I don't take stock in controversy around games because they usually come from people trying to build hate trains for no reason other than small-minded grievances that just don't matter, or they're trying to generate outrage clicks for YouTube because they want to get those outrage views because it pays. We've talked about this before in the past on the channel. Is like I can make two different videos about the exact same topic, but if one has a outrage title and an outrage thumbnail, and the other one has a positive thumbnail and a positive title, the outrage title and the outrage thumbnail will always get 5 to 10 times more traffic than the positive video because people want to watch a train wreck. People want controversy. People want to buy into that mentality. So, yeah, it's yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand.
Silliness.
Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Burash. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivek all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. So, what do you say? All you have to do is nod.
I just want to save my lord, Hans Capon. That's why I'm doing this.
I'm not interested in your motives, Henry. I don't know what you and Ruttard agreed on. That's between you and him. You've heard my offer.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from Ruttard?
Do me a favor. Ruttard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad to you either, eh?
Fuck it.
Excellent. You won't regret it. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivek with the evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Yeah, anybody who cancels their pre-orders based on fake controversy is the lowest IQ denominator in the room. Like, yeah, for sure. Michael Phim coming in with a $10 super chat says, Lord Renfail, KCD2 hasn't captivated me yet, but looking forward to your early access streams on Avowed. I was a Persistent World Neverwinter Nights player, love Obsidian, wish I could use the PS5 controls on Xbox. Man, it's going to be a good game. I'm going to have a lot of fun. And I can't wait. I'm going first person all the way. I know you can do third person or first person. But like Starfield, I'm going to go first person. I just really want that immersion. And I'm pretty sure I'm going pistol main hand, wand offhand. I think I'm going to do pistol wand. I may go wand wand. I may dual wield wands. I really don't know because they've given us so many options. And you also have the option to do the grimoire and cast. So I know that I don't want to do a melee, and I don't want to do like bow. I've always done rangers in like every other game I've ever played, usually. But in the Pillars of Eternity games, I've always loved like the swashbuckler thief build. So I've always had like a pistol in one hand, and dual wielding pistols in Pillars of Eternity 2 was so freaking awesome. Or having rapier and pistol was really fun. So I had a pirate build my last playthrough. So rapier in the right hand, pistol in the left hand. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Dribbarm says 50% of all humans have less than 100 IQ. Don't believe everything you read. Yes, it's true. Exactly, Michael. They're developing lots of different combos, so it's gonna be pretty cool to see how it all plays out. Um, I'm actually pleased that it's a shorter. I'm glad that they're not trying to make a massive open world. Um, I'm really glad that it's a hub-based, region-based game. Because if it's down to around a 40-hour playthrough, 30, 40 hours, I would love to try to get a couple playthroughs out of that. I can't do double playthroughs of these massive, 100-hour games. It's just not feasible for the way that I operate. But shorter games I can. We're gonna ride here because I can do a save at the tavern really quick. How much does Avowed cost? I think it's 60 or 70. Oh, go and help the victim. I may regret this.
Show what you're made of. I'll get you.
Oh, I missed. I dodged and then he nailed me. Yeah. Boo. Yeah, I actually have I have the I was just I have a running subscription to Game Pass for like 3 years. So I was going to just play the Game Pass launch version. I went ahead and paid for the upgrade. So for me it was, like 50, 25 or something to do the upgrade for early access. Yeah, traditionally, most RPGs, if I have the time and I can do the game in like 30 to 40 hours, I will try to do, if the schedule permits it, I will try to do a couple of playthroughs. But it just depends on the schedule. Like Veilguard, I was able to do two because there weren't any other major releases happening. Um, oh, Game Pass is way more than $10 a month. I pay 20. Well, let me rephrase that. If you only have the Xbox version of Game Pass, it's like I don't know what it is, $10 maybe. Like what Ripper was saying. I have Ultimate, so I pay like $22 a month. Um, one down. Was that it?
Look what I have for you.
If you only play on Xbox, it's actually a very good deal because you get hundreds of games in the catalog, and then you get there's a lot of games on Game Pass, like a lot of games. But it's really only useful if you're going to be playing a lot of like Xbox like stuff. So it just depends, value is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody's got different budgets. I'm actually debating whether or not to cancel my PlayStation subscription because I'm not playing any PlayStation games right now that I'm getting any benefits from the PS Plus subscription. Villagers are arguing with a priest by some butchered cows. What happened here? I guess we're stopping here as well. Whereas I use my Xbox subscription much more.
There's a reasonable explanation for this. You could stick your reason up your ass. I told you something like this would happen. We never should have stopped bringing the offerings.
Your offerings are a blasphemy before God, and this is his punishment. I won't stand for any heathen idolatry here, especially this close to the church.
What idolatry?
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I
Creature
saw with
from
my
hell?
own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off.
Oh, I'm not
by
even in my armor. I'm in my
Just the
conversation
kind of man
gear.
for the job.
How can I help you?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one
Yeah,
here
exactly. Yeah,
uninvolved,
so that's one of the
I'd like you
reasons
to go
I
into
keep
the
a
old
running
mine
subscription to
and
PlayStation is
discover the
because I
truth
get
of this
discounts on
old
games,
wives' tale.
And
and
while you're
occasionally
there,
something comes along
take
where it
some
drops
peace off
a
them,
game
Vicky.
where I have a
Otherwise,
break in my
I
schedule, and it's like,
wouldn't
oh, I'll
even
play
dare
that this
going.
month. We did
What
that
am
with
I to do with you?
Ghost
All
of
right.
Ghost
Henry,
of what's
take
it
their
called?
offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before
Ghost
you.
of Tsushima, I
and then
think is
wait
what it
to
was
see
called.
if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to send the poor fella to his death?
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you. But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
Not right now. Oh fuck. Well, I mean, I wonder if I have to do this with him right now. I don't want to do this.
I need to go over...
Do I have to help him right now? I guess I'll
Alright,
find out.
A bit of food will do. We always lowered the food down in a bucket.
Don't be frightened.
You'll find it to the west of here. You go
Okay.
past the mine. Good luck, lad.
God be with you.
As long as I don't have to do it right now, like I'm gonna ignore that. We'll see if it fails later on. I don't really have any desire to do that right at the moment. I want to get to town and do my save so I can rescue Cons. Oh, hang on, guys. Pippin's waking up. I may have to take an AFK here. She's in a bad way, so I have to prioritize her. What's up, Mama?
Quality goods on the finest wear. Embroidery, silk embroidery, ribbons of all colours. The finest wear. Quality goods. Crackling black breast. White greasy, fresh, dyed broadcloth. Beautiful colours. Striped a fine day for some fine wares.
Alright, we'll see if she needs to go anywhere. She just is moving around right now, so...
God be with you.
Excuse me.
God, why?
So, do you still have no regrets about how things turned out?
Why should I have? That bitch deserved what she got. And she even
She
thought
did
what
deserve what
she
she
did
got.
was a righteous thing. Oh, it makes
Yeah, exactly,
me
Esteban.
wanna
There's more than
cry.
400 games on
And
X
kill
on
her again.
just on like the PC version of Xbox. It's totally worth it.
Once was enough. The girls have been avenged, and that's the main thing, isn't it?
I suppose so, but I don't feel the satisfaction I expected. I feel a bit relieved that it wasn't because of me that Alice died. Although, in a way, it's almost worse. She died because of some mad woman.
I know, but look at it from the other side. You were the instrument of God's punishment. And nobody else is going to die because of that hag anymore.
True. But how am I alone the instrument of God's punishment? Without you, we wouldn't have found out anything. So once again, thank you very much, Henry. Oh, well.
You're welcome, my dear.
Now
Michael
this
with
is-
another $10 super chat says Ultimate Xbox subscription is better value for single player games versus PSN's always online. Yeah, I think that it's great. It's funny that you say that about the PSN controller because I actually don't like. I much prefer. You're saying that the PS5 controller is therapeutic for you, and I'm the exact opposite. I can play on this Xbox controller like 12 hours a day, zero problems. This thing gives me finger fatigue. I get thumb fatigue from the sticks because they're just not as easy to push around, and I turn off the adaptive shit. I have to, because constantly pulling on those adaptive triggers in an intense game like this is a nightmare for me. Within 2 hours my fingers hurt like hell. So I much prefer the Xbox controller. But I mean, it takes all kinds. I mean, all right, see you, Michael. 80 Storm says, afternoon, hope today went appointment with unfortunately, the cat is not doing well. They gave us pain meds this morning. I don't know if I can show. You're probably gonna get blinded by light. Let me turn this light off really quick, and I'll turn this camera around. She is right there with the cone on, and she's just like sleeping, and she just woke up for a minute. I can't really turn that at a good angle. She's underneath the sheets. She's not doing good. The vet took a look at her today and was like, okay, yeah, she's not reacting the way we want her to react to all these medicines. So he wants us to try to wait 2 more days. And then if she's not any better on Wednesday, he's like, we're going to need to make a decision about surgery. And it's like, well, I'm already going to tell you yes. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, and if she gets worse between now and Wednesday morning, then we have to take her in for an emergency surgery. But she's not doing good right now. She's moving around right now. If you see her down there. She wants to lick at herself and she can't. God, I can't move the camera around at a good angle because of where she's at. So, yeah, kitty cat is not doing good. It's a very unfortunate situation. They still don't know what it is. The antibiotics have done 2 things that they're supposed to do, which is whatever has been bothering her underneath her skin. 2 weeks ago, it was just like inflamed area. And the round of antibiotics was to take that massive infection because she had a low-grade fever and, constant like zits coming out of her skin, like it looked like little zits. And I've showed pictures of it. We've done a screen share. So the round of the antibiotics were to take that infectious mass and to solidify it so that it's something that they can surgically remove. That part of it has worked. It is now solidified, and it's like a hockey puck. It's literally about the size of a hockey puck. It's about 3 inches in diameter, and it's probably about a ½ inch thick is what it feels like. But she has this mass that has formed, like a tumor, but it's a massive infection. That part of it is working. The other part is that the antibiotics, the body wants to get rid of the infection. So the excess infection, basically all of those, and this is what's been happening the past weeks since they did the intravenous, and then she got a super whammy injection of a 14-day antibiotic on Saturday. So basically her whole stomach area, it's like a 3-inch round area. It's just expulsing pus and blood through these open wounds. She's got like 15, 20 open wounds that are just draining constantly. And she just wants to lick at it. And it's blood and pus, and it's not pretty. And the problem is that because that mass has solidified, she is now in a lot of pain. And that's something that she didn't have before. She was bothered by it because she was constantly wanting to lick at it, and it was bothering her, like low grade pain. But she was still outside playing. We would take her outside, play. She would chase sticks. She would run around, chase lizards. It was just that if she stopped being distracted, she would try to lick her stomach. The last 3 days, she's been in such pain, she doesn't want to get up out of the bed. I have to physically pick her up and take her to the litter box, and when I do, she cries because she hurts. And when we try to wash the area, she cries and tries to bite you because it hurts her. And yeah, so the doctor said the excretions coming out of her body, that's normal because the body's trying to expel infection. The solidification of the mass is a good thing because that's taking that infectious material and turning it into something they can actually remove. Because if they were to cut into her 2 weeks ago, they would have cut into a sort of a soft, I don't know if you've ever had a cyst, like a soft, gooey, nasty stuff. So they need that to harden so that they can actually cut her open and cut out that hardened thing. What's not working as anticipated is the infection is not reducing in size. It's actually, the inflammation is like, the vet said today, he's like, it feels like it's bigger than it was 2 days ago. So she's having this reaction to the antibiotic that we gave her. She had an intravenous therapy a week ago, and then on Saturday she had a super whammy 14-day antibiotic. And the last since Saturday, she's been in misery. And here, let me see if I can show this. I don't know if you guys can see this right now because the lights are off. Here, let me see how, like, if I can get the camera over here. Pippin. No? Probably have to turn the light on. I don't know if you can see her stomach. No, because her arm is in the way. Do you see? If I don't know if you can see that. Like, that's all just bloody pus coming out of her stomach right now. And she's literally just laying here. And there's nothing we can do. So, we've got her on pain meds since this morning. I got to give her more pain meds this afternoon. Last night was a bad night for Chris and I. She woke me up at midnight crying. So we've been using, you guys have seen her. We've been using this for months to keep her from biting in it. These are homemade like body wraps. She was crying last night and like trying to like pull this thing off of her stomach area. So her stomach hurt so bad that just the material rubbing against her stomach area was causing her pain. And she woke me up crying, and I took it off, and she immediately calmed down. But it's just nonstop oozing, and I didn't sleep at all last night. Chris didn't sleep much last night. We took her to the vet this morning. I came back from the vet. I did take about a 2-hour nap, and then woke up from the nap, and I came here, and I'm doing my second stream of the day. Because if I'm not streaming, all I'm doing is obsessing over my poor kitty cat, and it sucks. The one thing that I hope, and we're just waiting to see, is the doctor was like, feeling around it today, and he's like, it feels very solid on the one side, but on the other side, it feels like there might be like still some gooey mass in there. And he's like, what I'm wondering is if that gooey mass is like a cyst inside, and it's getting all angry and inflamed because of the antibiotic, and it's pushing against the disc of hardened mass and causing a lot of pain because it wants to push its way out, but it's blocked by the hardened mass. And the fear is that if it bursts internally, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, that's a risk that we're running right now that I have no control over. And the risk of surgery is that when he does the surgery, because we're gonna tell him yes on Wednesday. Like there's like he even told us today. He's like, we got to do something because obviously this is not, she can't live like this. And it's like, I know. So the risk is that when they go do surgery is that there may still be a non-solidified infectious area in there, and when they go do surgery, that's the risk, is that that part bursts with the surgery and just gets into all the material and causes septic shock. And she's antibiotic out the wazoo right now. Yeah, thanks for the hugs and everything else, guys, and thanks Ashley and everybody else. Like I said, it's I shed a lot of tears last night and this morning, and my wife and I had a very bad morning, and we had the discussion this morning. So if those of you who have had cats before, I'm gonna get a little emotional here on the stream probably. We did have the discussion this morning, so I'm going into this knowing that Wednesday there is a risk with the surgery, but it needs to happen, and if that's going to end up being, it may be time to make that decision. I would, I want to try the surgery first, but it sucks. It sucks real bad. Like right now she's just rest. Like looks like she went back to sleep right now. I'm gonna actually cover her up against it. She's not cold. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught it yesterday. I did publish a TikTok short and a YouTube short yesterday. I had her outside. I took a blanket outside. I just laid out in the backyard with her for like an hour yesterday. We just laid together under one of the trees, just in the grass. She played with whatever sticks. She was very uncomfortable yesterday. Not as much pain yesterday as she has today. Like the pain got really bad overnight. Like that, whatever's happening with the mass. She got the injection Saturday morning. Sorry. So yesterday was Saturday. No, yesterday was Sunday. So yesterday the antibiotic was sort of getting up to full speed, and by last night, sort of that antibiotic is peaking in potency and provoking some sort of reaction in her body that is obviously causing everything to get inflamed and painful. So yesterday she was starting to feel the pain, but we went outside and she was outside. She didn't want to play yesterday too much, but she went outside, scratched her claws on some of the sticks we have, and went out and like roamed around the backyard for about 20 minutes, and then I brought the towel outside and she came and laid down. We laid down together for like an hour, and she kind of took a little bit of a nap. But right now it's so painful, like when she goes to eat or drink, like instead of, a cat will normally like kind of lay down when they eat or drink. They'll hunker down, and she won't even hunker down. She's like front paws on the ground, back paws, she's up in the air like this because she doesn't want to put that back hindquarter area down. So I literally, we got to give her pain meds again at 8 o'clock tonight. See how the night goes. See how tomorrow goes. And then Wednesday, if nothing complicates, knock on wood, if there's no complications tomorrow when we wake up in the morning or whatever, then Wednesday morning we're going to go in and it'll be some type of surgery. So yeah, John Doe, at this point it is kind of out of my hands. I've done everything I can. We're still doing everything we can. That's a horrible, shitty situation, but this is one of those scenarios where, some of you may know this because you've been around the channel a long time, but like these cats were not planned. Like, they came with the house, and we did not, Mama Cat was pregnant when we showed up, and these were the 5 kittens that, she had before we were able to get the Mama Cat fixed. And we tried, like, we were not ready to have that many cats, because Mama Cat came here with Luke and Leia. She already had 2 feral kittens that we took in, so we already had three And then we had these 5 additional ones, and we tried for 3 weeks to get them adopted. I didn't give them names. I waited 3 weeks to give them names and everything, because it was like, we can't have 8 cats. Like, that's too fucking many. And
Excuse me.
you know, of course, no one would adopt them. So then I gave them names, and once you give them names, they're your family, you know. And it's a horrific thing to see, especially, you know, she's my office baby, and she's had a really rough time. Like her very first, when she got spayed. She had an abscess from that surgery, which caused her to have a second emergency surgery like 2 weeks after she got spayed. And then a year later, which was last year, she had the accident where she fell on something, and that's the one where she's had complications ever since then. So she's just had a little bit of a rough time, especially these last 6 months.
What the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry.
Thanks, Phantom.
Lawrence expects
Yeah,
me.
she's my baby.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me.
So in other words, I may have to duck out quickly.
You'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it. As always, counting groschen not left room for a grain.
Thanks,
of
Phantom.
common
No,
sense in
I'm
that
good.
head of his.
Thank you. I do appreciate the generous offer, but we're
Rome
good.
is a
Thank you.
vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him.
We're good on that
Boasting
front.
that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There is no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you?
Yeah,
Have
it's
you
legit,
any
Deneth.
good
I mean, that's
news
why
from
we built the
anyone?
catio, because before we were just letting him roam free. But then we lost Sammy to a car, and then Mama
Unfortunately
Cat
not.
had a foot
Some of them
accident,
are
which was
beholding to Sigismund
6
for
months
their
living in a
office, and some are
cage while we
worried about
changed the
ending
bandage
up,
twice a day, and then 6
forgive
months
me,
of Pippin having
friends,
problems. So
like
it's just like,
you
you know, we
and
keep him
Peter
locked
of
down now.
Islay.
Christ above.
Mary and
That's exactly what
Snow White
Sigismund
still
wants.
sneak out into the woods
To divide
every
us,
day, and we're still
to
terrified that
paralyze
something's
us
going to
with
happen
fear.
to one of them.
Divide et impera. God knows. That
But all the
ginger
other
fox
ones
is
we
a
do
master
keep
of dividing
successfully.
and
They're locked
conquering.
down now in the catio, and
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when
in a perfect world, I
everyone
would
can
love to let
see
them
your
roam free, but we
province.
live in
I've
a
heard that Mint
populated
Master
environment,
Baba is
and even
still
if you live
putting
like my
pressure
parents,
on
you know, have a big ranch. My
The devil
a good
take
example is
that
my brother and my
bastard.
sister-in-law have a big ranch,
gold
and their
blackmail me
inside-outside
in my
cat
own
got bit
home.
by a spider and lost its leg
Gentlemen,
last month. Like, got bit
and
by a
my
spider.
lady,
They did 3
sorry
weeks
to
of
interrupt,
antibiotics and
but I have some
couldn't
new
couldn't
tidings about
couldn't
our mint
save the
master.
leg and had to amputate the leg and
I've
the
heard
hip.
about his crimes against the crown.
So
It's
she's
no
a
trivial
tripod now.
pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten
So
my
even when
day.
you try to take care of them, they
Who
can
do
still
I
go
have
out there and
the
do things
honor
like
of
get bit by a
addressing?
spider, you know, or
Martin,
bit by a
this is
snake,
Henry,
or
our
you know.
ally from Liechtenstein.
Nature is a
Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin,
cruel
Lord of
beast.
Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
So, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you
Yeah,
mean,
the one
sir.
they've got, Dennis. She's
Godwin
only like 8
shouldn't
months
be
old,
giving away what isn't his.
and she's a tripod now. Yeah,
But I'll help you.
but
if need
she's
be.
recovering
Although not on
amazingly,
account of
or
that
he, I should
ring.
say. It's not a she, it's a he.
Sir Kunsley,
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now? So be it. This matter must be brought to an end. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper
Sure,
floor
gimps a lot.
and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Oh, I need to get an armor,
Henry,
not my conversation
We're
suit.
counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
With his strong
What?
hand.
I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured,
I'm the only
we're
one
very
not in
well
armor
prepared
because I didn't know we were going to go
anyone
into
who
a
might threaten us.
armor
Threats?
scene.
A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I've got your your account ledgers here with me. The real ones, from Buresh, that prove how you carried out this entire fraud. They make quite interesting reading.
Wait. So, if I understand correctly,
He's
the
gonna
only
attack.
thing you have to prove your blatant lies are books that you have on you right here? You are far stupider than you look.
Here we go. Fight time.
Men, kill them! Right now!
And I am not in any sort of armor. I'm
Don't
gonna
hold
get
back,
fucked.
men! In the name of the king!
I don't have any armor on.
Come on then.
I'm so fucked. Yeah, I don't have armor on. I don't have any armor. Like they're just gonna destroy me. I may have to go back to a save from before that cutscene so I can equip my armor.
Don't hold back, men! In the name of the king!
You're going back with us! Nice! Go fuck yourself!
One down. Nope.
It's a slaughter!
No! Leave me alone.
I'll pack your ass.
There's more of them!
Back away. No! I'll try one more time, and I may just need to go back to a previous save. If I only take one hit, is all it takes. I take one hit and I start bleeding. Yeah, Ashley, for sure. Like, sort of expecting just a normal conversation, and nope.
Don't hold back, men! In the name of the king! Destroy them!
Back away, back away, back away. No!
No wonder you're still standing.
I'll rip your ass open.
Yeah, I don't want to attack. Leave me alone!
I took him down.
To the one who brings me these books!
I missed all three of those attacks. Alright, I'm gonna load. Probably this one. So that I can have armor on before I go into this fight.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
We should be able to just skip through all that dialogue cutscene this time. Yes. So I'm in my armor.
Hey!
I'm Henry.
I'm sorry, so
My understanding.
of course. Well, we're here, as you can. And what he was? He's damn it. He was.
But you,
I've got good. I've heard. I've got. Ha!
It's it,
Mont Henry.
Sir.
Godwin. God, but I'll have. So good. Min Master.
Right. So, she meant Sir Henry.
I'll help.
But
What?
no, so good. If so,
I love God.
All right, here we go.
Greet
but you're more
my man and wait threat, Lord. If not,
in.
Blah 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 blah
Henry.
blah.
The word. Another.
I'd
accept are you and with
oh,
I'm gonna say Christian knows everything this time.
Exactly. Not only do we have the ledgers from Buresh as well as yours, but Christian of Pisek also knows everything.
And if anything happens to any of us, our friends will see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about your silver skimming business.
Exactly. Hermes Trismegistos.
so, do you want to chance your luck, or come to an agreement?
So that conversation led to a different
Captain.
outcome.
Sir.
this matter is an internal affair of the crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen
Okay.
in private.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say. Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the
Sweet.
Mint Master the privacy he requests.
All right, well that worked.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today.
Oh wow.
God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
Are we really gonna
What?
take him out?
You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait, we got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Your word doesn't mean
Good.
shit.
You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the... You can't ask that of
Oh
me.
yes we
Doesn't
can.
sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin.
I know, Esteban.
I hope we'll soon meet again in
my
more
armor
pleasant
scared them off.
circumstances.
Henry is a
Ha!
fearsome.
Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oh, I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunzlin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with von Burgov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
The only thing I'm afraid of is failing and not saving Lord Capon.
Lad, 30 years ago I'd have spoken like you. But now you'd better damn listen up, and maybe you'll live another 30 too. Don't go rushing in. First get yourself a coat of the kind used by spies and infiltrators. That'll protect you better than plate armor. Don't dally. And only draw your weapon if you've no other choice. You'll be walking among wolves, so don't forget it.
Thankfully, I've been focused
I'll
on
pray
stealth.
for your success.
But I do need some better, like,
It
stealth
would help us in more
infiltration
ways
gear.
than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon,
Yeah, exactly, Hector. I have
right
no
from
problem
under von
sending Henry
Burgov's
into
nose,
dangerous
the word will
situations.
spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realized. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
I gotta figure out where I can get better sneaking gear. Alright, Rosa's upstairs, he said.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
I am indeed.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle.
Yeah,
You
I
can
probably
find
need to
the
go
exact
back to the
place
other
if you
map
know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave
check
hidden
their
behind a
camp,
waterfall?
Esteban.
Well,
I also need to
no.
buy that poison and
But it would be nice.
so if I'm not in a
Listen,
rush to do
nearby
this
Malashov
quest,
is
I'm probably gonna I need to find the
Stadfarm managed by
coach to take me
Hashtower,
back to the other map.
An old friend of
Because I need to
Papa's.
buy the
He
Bane
had a
recipe as
wayside
well.
shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, It should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
Shit, that's damn complicated.
It is, and I'll
course
forget
it
about it
is.
if it's not.
That's how I designed it.
I'll forget it all.
After all, you don't want any old idiot to find the secret passageway to your castle.
True enough. But call me an idiot and explain it to me once more, please.
Maybe in a while.
Okay.
Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the catch?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours, but tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
Well, I don't know if we'd ever have met under different circumstances, but one way or another I'd have helped. You have my word on it.
I hope your word carries some weight. At any rate, I also require some help. In a particular matter, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
Fine. I'll just drop everything and fetch it for you at once, my lady. Can you at least tell me something about it?
That wouldn't be very entertaining now, would it? Perhaps it's full of vulgar poetry, and also richly illuminated.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
So this is a one-shot adventure, because this is the only chance I'll have of going into the castle. So okay. Yeah, but at first I have to find that tree. I need to stash some stuff in it. I need to do a whole bunch of prep work before we do anything. I don't think any of these quests are on timers, so how do I get out of here?
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
I don't think so.
Okay. No, I got rid of the specs in Mario. Thankfully, I was able to find like a different item that also gave me charisma, so I could get rid of the spectacles.
Look what I have for you.
All right, one thing I have not found here, and I need to look for it, is going to be... I need to look this up.
I don't know what you said to the Midmaster, but he left here looking like he'd met the Grim Reaper. May God be with you, Henry. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I'm trying to figure out where the coach is. To travel from Kuttenberg to the game's first main area, you need to head to a caravan just to the west of Sukdal. I thought it was in Kuttenberg.
Maybe next time.
Oh, it's showing it right over here. So I need to go to Sukdal. Well, before I do that, let's do a... We'll do a hard save here. What I want to do is I want to go back to the gypsy camp really quick and just see if there's any gear that I could get that's going to be better than what I have. If I don't, I could just come back to this save. And then I need to take the time to like make potions, or at least buy some potions. This is going to be a big mission, so I need to make sure that I'm properly equipped. You waking up, Pippin? I probably forgot to put my armor set on before I left town. So hopefully we don't get mugged on the way. I was thinking the coach was somewhere in Kuttenberg, but I guess it's at the edge of the map. Or like the edge of the region.
Quick!
Right here. This is what I'm looking for. Aha!
Go, go!
That's what I'm looking for.
His mother said he'd been complaining he couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead.
Coachman, sir, take me back to the Trotsky region.
I want to go to the Trotsky region.
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin...
Here you are.
All right.
Skip.
All right.
Skip.
We're ready.
Skip.
We can go.
Let's get going.
I just want to see if the Gypsy Camp has stuff that's better for me for sneaking gear. If so, the 400 gold that I'll spend to get there and back is worth it. If not, I'll just reload. This one's actually taking a bit to load. It's loading the whole region. I don't think you can just ride there. I think your only option is switch between. It's not. I think. You just flat out can't ride there, Dennis. You have to use the coach. Like that's the only way to switch between the two maps. They really want you to think about it if you're going to switch, because it's like you're going to spend 200 coin to go to the other map. You need to make sure that it's worth your while because it's going to cost you 200 to get back. So it's like it's a pretty big investment to go. And then, like, I still have a whole bunch of side quests back here that I could work on. Why did it just say I parted with a bunch of my gear? Definitely still on my character. Alright. So that's how you get back. Alright, we want to go to the Nomad camp.
Gadarstal, what's up, Booch?
Alright, let's check all the vendors here to see if I can get any goodies. Actually, I should put my thief set on so that I can see what the upgrades are like.
Ave Maria. My God, these furry mutts. It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Okay, what do you have? Nothing.
Don't like anything, eh? A shame. Shalom Aleichem.
She doesn't appear to have. Who was it who was telling me that the Gypsy Camp has some of the best stealth gear in the game? Oh, I think Esteban said probably. I don't think you actually said that they did. I think you said probably. I don't see anything yet. We do have a bunch of recipes for things. I do kind of want the Bane recipe and the Bowman's Brew recipe. And the Quick Finger Potion. Like, she does have a ton of recipes that I could probably use for alchemy.
You're a bit picky, aren't you?
Yeah, is there any other... Let's talk to the fence. Ah, he does have stuff right here. So let's just double check. Okay. I'll buy the padded coif. I'll buy the Cilician cap. The ordinary coat I probably want. Perhaps.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not? Finally, a pleasure doing business. Take care.
What happened? Yes. One second, guys. Honestly, I don't think any of that was worth the 200 gold that I'm going to spend to get there and back, so I'm going to just reload that. Yeah, alchemy is really powerful for sure, Dribum. I'm just not personally like if you have an unlimited amount of time to play the game, I think alchemy is a great thing to do. But I have enough money that I'm able to just buy what I want. So I'm just like I'll just buy the poisons, I'll buy the potions. I haven't wanted to spend the time crafting. I really dislike blacksmithing. I wish that it wasn't so click intensive. If it was hold a button to swing the hammer while you're holding the button and you're swinging, I would be more into it. But the click, 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 I can't do it. It's just completely not a fan. Not a fan. It's just finger fatigue for me, and I knew going into it was going to be like that. I looked at that system when I watched Toby do it on stream on that 4th developer stream. I think I even published a video. I had a reaction video to that, and the first thing I said in that reaction video was, that's going to be monotonous finger fatigue for someone like me, because you're just sitting there click, 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 click. Nope. All right. Where is there an apothecary in town? Because I do need to load up on like potions and stuff. North.
Excuse me.
Get excused. But potion making is an easy way to get coin, as you say, especially considering herbs are easy to get. Even if you buy the herbs, you can make it a lot. You can make money back doing the crafting system. Somewhere over here is the apothecary. Just go west.
Christ, pardon me.
God bless.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Schön.
Giant alligator. All right, sir. What do you have for me? I may need to go make some lullabies. Maybe I don't need any. I may be overthinking this.
What can you do?
How do you see recipes? That's the only poison I have.
Maybe next time then.
I'm gonna maybe ignore it, and for now, oh, I'll come out and eat. Give me 5, guys. Chris made my lunch, so I need to go eat it. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright. Man, honey glazed mutton, that sounds delicious. Excuse me. Alright, now... Mutt, what are you barking at, buddy? Hey.
Praise God.
I don't understand why sometimes the R3 button is grayed out.
Here, Mutt.
Good boy. Good boy.
Aye, come here.
Alright. I'll need horses for Capon so we can quickly escape once I free him. So we need to go speak to Hashtal. Oh wow, that is a long ride south of here. Look at all these freaking quests that are around here, man. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 quests, 8 quests just in this section of the map to pick up. And I haven't even covered like the rest of the map. Jesus, this game is massive. Honestly, this kind of feels... It kind of feels a little bit like an MMO in that sense, because it's like, there's just so much to do. Oh, that quest alone took me like 6 hours, Grumpy, to get Mutt back. That was a big adventure. Alright, I don't think I have anything for it. I think we just have to go out. Let's go to the west gate and ride out from there. I mean, technically I'm as equipped as I'm going to be.
God bless. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Yes, I'm whistling just for fun.
How are your knees? Feeling
Watch
better?
where you're going!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
That's what she said.
Ja! Quick!
Yeah, I think we'll just follow the road out of here until I see like a major intersection that goes south.
Ka! Ka! Ka!
Quick! Go! Yeah!
This may be a town coming up. This hopefully will unlock a bunch of fast travel options for me too. There's a bunch of places I haven't even unlocked on this map yet.
Go!
Whoa! Oh, you weren't even close to running into them.
Go! Yeah!
Alright. This looks like a crossroads that I may want to go south from. Maybe. Oops. No, I think we probably... I don't know if we want to go south from here or not. I haven't seen a major southern road yet.
Go! Quick!
Yeah, there were some really good quests in the early parts of the game. The only major side quest I've done here so far in the Gutenberg map has been for Katrina, which was the murder mystery quest, which was really fun and really long. Otherwise, I've been focused on like getting Hans, which is like part of a main quest, but all, you know, it's like this looks like a major settlement, which will probably be fast travel. New perk point. Miskowitz. If there is an inn here, we should buy a bed. And do a quick save.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good day to you.
Can I spend the night here? I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
Forgive me, sir, unless you want to sleep on the hay.
Not a problem.
Doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay. Let's agree on a price. Is this enough?
You really won't convince me like this.
Thanks. It was my pleasure to help you, sir.
Where's the bed?
Where can I spend the night?
Behind the tavern. There's a
Behind the tavern in the shed next to the barn. Is it this? So I like one of the things I like is the visual elements, because there's a wreath above the places where you can sleep. Nourishment's still pretty good. However, if you've got a pot, I wouldn't mind topping up. Clara asks, if I like the old Skyrim games, will I like this also? It seems similar even though it's not fantasy. I think if you like video games,
Careful.
yes. The difference, though, is that everything here is very, very different than Skyrim. The combat system is different than Skyrim. Everything is different than Skyrim. So much different. So, like, it's a very, very different type of game, even though it's medieval. But I would say that if you like big, sprawling RPGs, you'll probably like this game. Probably. Alright, we can finally make our way south. Looks like we can turn off the road here.
See where you're going? Well, that's nice.
I need to go a little north and east, and then east out of the town. Yeah, Dribberum has a good comment. It can be frustrating at the start of this game if you fail to pay attention to what the quest givers are saying, and if you expect to be a hero right out of the gate, because you will not. We've made multiple videos about this for the first game and this game. Your skill level as a player means nothing until you've leveled up Henry's abilities, and then your skills as a gamer matter. So you kind of have to just understand that that's how this game is. Because in Skyrim, like with many other RPGs, you could be a hero right away. You're a hero. And in this game, you're not. You're a schmuck.
Quick!
You're a nobody. Uh-oh, that's not good.
I'm all yours.
Whoa, whoa.
Kid you are. You should have fucking stayed.
I'm into you.
Hey, pray for a quick death, you bastard.
For the cross!
Ah, fuck yourself.
Really?
Mutt!
Fucking animal.
I'm quite hungry! Oh, you're not getting away from me, buddy. Unfortunately, this guy got us. We couldn't do anything about him. I'll take his groschen. You waking up, Pippin? You know, one thing I should have grabbed probably was some more armorer's kits and stuff. Do I have? I do have a tailor kit, but I think I'm getting pretty low on some of this stuff. think we may need to bear south here. This place looks pretty run down. Looks like it might have been burned. What's up, Pippin? Are you waking up, sweetie? Do I need to attend, or are you just moving? Burnt? Oh yeah, we got somebody on us. Run! Sweetie, you're almost at the edge of the bed. I'm gonna have to go. Probably gonna have to go move her here in a second, guys. She moved. She turned over and she's right at the edge of the bed. I don't want her to fall off. Hang on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What are you doing, sweetie? I gotta take 5, guys. Pippin just woke up, so she's wanting to leave the room, probably for food, drink, and a bathroom break. So I have to attend to her because she's in a bad way. So apologies, but yeah, I'll be AFK for a few minutes here. Alright, I can report that Pippin went and had some lunch. She ate food. She got up and wanted to go out, so she went and had some food and went to the litter box, went pee, didn't drink any water, and then she's here and she's with Chris. Chris came in here and they are both in the bed, and I think she's going to go back to sleep. We had to clean the wound, and she got very angry at us, but I think she's better now. She was yelling and biting. All right, let's just keep riding along the road. This is going to curve around to the south.
God!
Man, this is beautiful. We're gonna save and exit to menu because I just heard a poor damsel in distress. Where is this damsel crying from?
I know you're out there. Please help me.
What are you doing in there?
Thank God! You've
finger?
got to help me. The miller's gone completely mad. He locked me in here. He wants to kill me. The keys will be in the hearth room somewhere.
Or I could just lockpick this. Get some skill ups.
Oh my God, thank you. That lunatic said he was fetching an axe. You have to help me.
Hold on. Calm down. What happened here?
The miller, that old beast. He's always been nasty to me, but now he started beating me too. So I said I was leaving him. I told him anywhere would be better than here.
And he locked you up?
He said the only place I'd be going would be 6 feet under.
Damn. That's terrible.
Please, talk to him. He'll listen to a proper man. I'm too scared of him.
All right. I will. Where can I find him?
There's a shed behind the mill with wood in it. He must have gone there to get the
descansando
axe.
or
Stay here. I'll go and look for him.
Thank you. And be careful.
Antes a ella le gusta mucho esta bolsa para descansar. No, ella está hablando contigo, va a dar biscuits y va a meter entre sus piernas. So just to show everybody, like Pippin's up wandering around right now. How can I show that better? Chris is with her underneath the covers, but she wanted to come up and wander around. So she's moving around, but she's not comfortable and she's having pain. No, you don't need to go on the ground, honey. I don't know what you're trying to do right now. Es demasiado calor afuera. El doctor dice frío. El doctor dice frío. No, el doctor dice frío. So, muestra la bolsa. Ella va a meter en la bolsa. Hang on, guys. I gotta help Chris. Alright. Pippin's not wanting to take a nap right now. She's like, I'm awake. She's like, in the chair, in the bed. Or you're stretching now. If she sits on the edge of the bed, she'll be, or sits on the edge of the chair, she's fine. I just don't want her to jump down. Am I gonna find the body of the old man in here?
There's no one here. I hope I didn't miss him. I have to get back.
The door was locked. How the... Hey! I reckon you're just who we're looking for. What are you doing here?
I've come for the girl who's been locked up here, but now I see she's scarpered.
What do you know about this?
She said the miller here was beating her and wanted to kill her.
You what?
She was beside herself with fear. If I hadn't helped her, she'd have lost her mind by now.
You idiot. That bitch was stealing from me. I locked her in there while I fetched the guard. Not so I could kill her.
Well, that was easier than I expected. The wicked girl got away, and the young man here helped her to escape. So, either you pay for what she stole, or I'll personally clap you in the stocks.
How dare you? I'm the son of the royal hetman, you scum. Show me the respect I'm owed.
But I don't know you.
May I remind you, when you deal with me, you might as well be dealing with the king himself. I'm the son of Lord Radzig Cobbler, and if you don't accord me the treatment I deserve, I'll show you exactly why it doesn't pay to fuck with me.
If that's the case, we're sorry, sir. I'd have never expected nobility in a dump like this. I mean, we wouldn't have expected you here, sir.
But he let her go. I mean, she stole everything I had.
Shut your mouth, you fool. I'll make sure the thief is caught, sir. And once again, please accept our deepest apologies. I'll go to the village right away to see if anyone's seen her.
But what about...
You stay here in case she comes back.
Kurva.
I bid you farewell, sir.
Fucking bet. Excuse me.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
God.
Oh, no, we're going up here. This doesn't actually count as a path that I can follow.
Go.
Oh, I earned a perk point, didn't I? 2 perk points. I forgot all about this. Horsemanship is one of them. Warfare, nice. When you make a dodge, a perfect dodge, or sprint during combat, you get a +3 in warfare and your stamina punches 15% faster. Oh, yeah, that's probably going to be what I take. Ooh, I don't know, though. A quick feint might... I'll take Masterful Feint. Ah, man. The dodge thing, though. More stamina? Oh, man. I feel like River is going to be better for me.
Go!
We should be getting close. Yeah, we're getting closer. I think once we get to the river, I'll do another exit save just to be safe.
Ka!
She's gonna fall. All right. Some of these also give me some hit points. ¿Quieres conectar la cable a la tele para ver? Pero cuando está durmiendo, después. Cuando ella duerme está bien, porque estaba aquí 3 horas durmiendo.
Ka! Ka!
Alright, this looks like we're at the right place. Okay, we're looking for the horse guy. Is he like drunk?
Good evening. What do you need?
Oh, it's nighttime, that's why. Oh, what horse is... Oh, we can wash my horse?
I need to get my horse scrubbed down and its tat cleaned.
I will get right to it, but it will take
Bridget
a
over
while.
at Twitch says, Fauci through
Coin
Baldur's Gate
up front.
video. Love the energy you bring. Thanks. Appreciate that. Wolf Shield over on YouTube asks, can I ask a dumb question? You only play as Henry? Not only as Henry, no. There's also been bits where you've played at, where we've played as, why am I blanking on the name of the priest? Gideon? The old man. We've played as the priest a couple of times.
What if I offered you this much? It's just a horse washing after all. Do you accept?
More.
More.
That works for me. Why not?
Here you go then.
Now then, where is this beauty of yours? Here is your horse. Look at that glistening mane.
Godwin. Why did I say Gideon? I knew it started with a G and ended with an N.
Do you sell horses here?
Aye, that's me. Sell, exchange, harness. And I also clean hooves when I really have to. Pick a horse and bring me the coin. Simple.
Did you say you also exchange horses? Because I already have one.
As long as it's not some nag. And who knows? If you've got an expensive horse, I might end up paying you. I hope you've had a good... Well?
No.
Are you trying to impress every horse, the better the horse? Well?
I reckon that's a good...
I only go... Otherwise, you might...
Oh, so he wants me to do it during the daytime. Alright, that's something different. Let's just do the quest.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashoff are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him. So you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family. As the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like. But times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
I've got to get into Malashov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Lord Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will take me there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Hice el igual a la mañana y después
You
15
sure
minutos
ain't
se
lacking
deja
in
todo y
courage.
se duerme.
But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Kunzlin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
I don't know exactly where it is yet. Rosa told me that I should look for the entrance somewhere in the woods here, around the fortress. It's supposed to be bloody well hidden, so I'll have to dig my way through.
That sounds clever and complicated. Just like the Ruthards. Sir Kunzlin banned cutting down trees some time ago in the forest alongside the path next to the stream. Maybe that had something to do with it. If you need any equipment, you can take what you want from the barn here. And I'm sure you'll also need some torches in there. You'll find them in the barn too.
Okay.
Yeah, that will come in handy.
Hey, now that I think about it, I don't know what you'll find there or how prepared you are for it. But you've shared a secret with me, so I can tell you a few tricks on how to hide at the castle.
A few tricks on how to hide. Nice.
And I've done more things than you might expect in the past.
Thanks, Hashtal. I'll consider it.
Day's going
Is
good,
there anything
Pepsi.
else you can think of that could help me?
Well, apart from praying, I reckon I've already exhausted all the ways I can help you. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Okay. So he said in the barn, in a chest. It's not going to be that chest. It's not that one, but I am going to pick the lock on that in a minute. It's not this one. I thought he said he had something in the chests. In the barn? And he gave me a key. Where the heck is the barn? Is this not the barn? Aha! Hunting sword, torch, felt cap, simple hood, ordinary coat, riding gloves, simple hose, vegan's boots, lockpicks, yes. No, my stuff's fine. I'm okay where I'm at with my gear for sneaking. However, there was a chest in there I want to lockpick really quick. If I can get away with it. We're gonna do an exit save here. Just I don't want to accidentally screw this up. That's Christina is giving. She's cleaning the kitty cat's wound. What are you asking me for, Christina? I understand. She is washing Pippin's stomach right now, and Pippin is obviously very upset about it because it's very painful, so she's crying. So you guys can hear that, I'm assuming, in the background. So she's cleaning it with an oatmeal, soap, and a disinfectant. And it's very painful for the poor kitty cat.
Huh? Hey! What are you doing with that lock?
I should have choked him out. Let's choke him out. Otherwise he's gonna hear me. Man, she wants to... Sí, sí, porque quiere ayudarte. All right, let's choke this guy out. I want the lockpicking skill, so I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way, even though I do have a... All right. Thank you very much. I don't think I can pick this lock.
Bloody hell.
I don't want anybody to hear that. I have a key to unlock it, but... Oh, there's nothing in there. I'm just taking the stuff. Like, that's not even worth it. Alright, here we have to start looking. We gotta go find the old chapel. Alright, let's go looking. God, I might need to wait for daytime. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for daytime because I can't see squat in here at night.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till daytime. There's no way. I can't see squat in here. So I'm looking for an old ruin. Look through its arch to find the ruins. Alright, I see him. Once I get to the ruins, look for a stone cross.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Stone cross. Aha! Stone cross. Go in the direction shown by the top of the cross. Then I should find another cross, and once again go in the direction shown by its top. What does the top say? Like that way? Shown by its top. I'm not quite sure I understand that. Oh, that's definitely what you're supposed to do. Okay. Another phone's car. I should reach a marked spot where the entrance to the secret is buried. So after this one, I should reach a spot to dig.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Oh, 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 where does it start digging?
Ugh. A tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear.
Now I need to wait until, like, midnight, essentially. My energy levels are going to be low, which kind of sucks, but
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
is this place marked? Man, I should really... The problem is, I wonder if there's a bed over here. Now that's probably where we're going. The problem is my energy levels are super low, and I don't think I have any potions. And I wonder if I should go sleep somewhere before I attempt this. Because I'm not in a rush. Energy by 10. Crap, I don't know which way to go. Oh, that's a dead end. I don't know what we're examining. Oh, is the ladder gonna break? ¿Estás bien, Chris? Ok, en unos minutos puedes poner el collar otra vez. Sí. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, that's cold.
Alright. Getting close. I gotta fast travel. Alright, we should probably...
What's this?
Do a exit save here.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Stone by stone, you take apart the wall of the Malakoff cellars. Alright, time to douse the light. Alright, from here on out, we are trespassing. The rescue of Cape I should thoroughly prepare myself. This is not going to be any. There's no going to turn. There's not any turning back from Elshop. Okay. All right. Oh, we're getting a cutscene.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Ardo?
Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands.
I gotta deal with dogs. I thought it was nighttime.
With his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
Fish out of water.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Oh, what is this?
A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll
Who is
see, my
this?
friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
gonna... Oh my god.
Who? Who? Speak! The messenger said something about Cobbler's Bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that Orson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Bloody reminder that crazy people do crazy things.
Lord von
Luck was on my
had to leave
side.
on
Now
important
to find
business for
Capon
King
and get
Sigismund,
out of here.
and he took a small escort.
Yeah, what time?
So the
See, I
garrison
don't know
was
what time it
slightly
is now
weakened.
because
So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off,
we had snuck in here in the
they'll
middle of
get
the
you
night, and I
quick.
feel like it's no longer in the middle of the night. But it's all good.
Yepo, I'll send Hyman to the gate.
We'll get out of here
He'll be
as
in
we do
charge
this.
of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Okay, somebody's gonna go back to the guardhouse. They're gonna disperse from here.
You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And
I gotta
don't
get the
drink
book for the girl too while I'm here.
Vitek, that card is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around with it myself.
Don't worry, it's already taken care of. I saw her taking it to them.
Well, that's great. That woman must be the only one I can rely on.
All right. That did it give us a save point for here? It did. Okay. Perfect. All right, that is a good place for me to wrap up, everybody. We're about 4 hours in, and we already did a few hours this morning. Tomorrow morning, the stream will also be, we'll just do a shorter stream in the morning because I've got a visit with a physical therapist tomorrow to have a consult and then hopefully start scheduling my physical therapy. So we'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning, and we'll stream for a few hours before I go off to physical therapy, and then we'll come back and do another a second afternoon stream like we've been doing the past few days. This will probably be the schedule for the foreseeable future. We'll do one stream in the morning, 6 or so hours, depends on the day. Then we'll come back and do another stream in the afternoon, especially once we get to Thursday and like Friday, because we have Kingdom Come Deliverance and Avowed. We're going to be playing both of those games at the same time, so I will be balancing. On Thursday, we'll do Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in the morning, and then in the afternoon, Avowed comes out around noon, I believe, Central Time, and I'll start streaming the game. Then we'll play for a few hours, and then we'll plan on hitting it really hard and heavy on Friday morning and onwards. We'll be playing in the mornings Avowed, and then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in the afternoons. So I've got a guide going live over on YouTube here in a few minutes for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And I will catch everybody tomorrow morning. So stay safe, everybody. Enjoy the game if you're playing. Thanks so much for the support, and I will catch everybody tomorrow. Have a great evening.